You've now unmute your mic.
That somebody can hear me.
Yes, can hear you now.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for the want of introduction once again. And I also appreciate that video that was played earlier because it makes my job easy. It makes my job easy. Okay, please, I need another confirmation that you can see my screen. Thank you for that confirmation. Thank you for that confirmation. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to be here once again, to be with amazing people on this call, that we're going to be going on this journey together, and we're going to be winning with what has been provided to us by Akashx. Welcome to this presentation once again. Now, I would like to ask this question to start, although I already know the answer to that question. So it's more like a rhetorical question. So, but the question is this: why are we here? And I think that question is important. Why are we here? And I know the answer to that question is many of us are here because we see an opportunity to make money, and that's why we are. That's the primary reason why many of us are here. Now, the next question, logical question, I think we should ask ourselves is: if we are talking about making money, have we ever thought about the number one place where you can actually make money? And if you ask yourself that question, you will come to a logical conclusion, a commonsensical answer. And the answer to that question is the number one industry you can make money is the money industry itself. If you have ever read, is it Tony Robbins' Master the Money, that book? There are a lot of excerpts that actually talks about that. You know, if you actually want to make money, the number one place is actually when you are in the money industry itself, obviously. Now, what makes up the money industry? Everybody on this call has probably knows about the banks, the hedge funds, the investment trusts, the mutual funds, you know, those big names that you hear on Wall Street. You know, they say Wall Street is the financial capital of the world, right? Those names, those people that operate on Wall Street, Citadel and all that. But the reality is that not many of us, in fact, none of us on this call can wake up tomorrow and go and start a bank. It's not likely possible. Why? Because the barrier of entry is high, you know, and it takes time. The next logical question is now, okay, you said money industry. Now, what aspect of this money industry can anybody go into and there is potential to make money? Meaning that the barrier of entry has been lowered and there is potential to make money. And I think that's why we are here, basically. And the answer to that question is actually in the financial markets, in all the financial markets. But before I continue, it's good to put up a disclaimer concerning the financial market. The financial market is inherently risky. It means that if you don't know what you are doing, you are likely to blow accounts, you are likely to lose money. And that is why knowledge is important, and making use of some tools and other things that Akashx provides us. That is why those things are important for you to avoid the risk. When you're swimming with the sharks, you are better off staying protected. Now, what happens in the markets? Like every other market, what happens is trading, buying and selling. People buy, people sell. What is being bought? What is being sold? Financial instruments, currency pairs, cryptocurrency pairs, stocks. That is what is being bought and sold in the financial market. But the truth is, the way these activities are being carried out 20 years ago is not the same way it is being carried out today. There has been a revolution over time. Revolution. Well, I will go with the word revolution because it's a change that is being driven by a particular organization. And this revolution allows people that have no prior experience to actually come in and make use of tools that does the heavy lifting for them. They are able to use something I call leverage and I will talk about leverage very soon in my next slide. It allows you to become smart. Now, when we're talking about making money, there are ways through which people make money. And if you've ever made or earned any money, you will fall into one or more of these categories. The first way is you have worked for somebody and the person has paid you. 60% of people actually fall into that category. 9 to 5, salary, wages, and all that. Then the second largest category is the self-employed people. That's 5%. So you are working for yourself. You perform probably services for other people and you get paid. At the end of the day, you are working for yourself. So 95% of people either fall into working for yourself or working for somebody. But the remainder 5%, I would say the top 5%, because actually this 5% controls 95% of the wealth in the world. They are either what? They are either business owners or investors. Now, what are they doing differently that is different from what the 95% is doing? One thing, they are doing one thing differently, and I can break that one thing into three. What is that one thing? It is called leverage. Leverage. Now, what are they leveraging? They are leveraging other people's time. That's why they hire employees, they hire workers, they hire staff. They are leveraging other people's skills. That is why they hire, supervisors, they hire experienced people and all that. And then they are leveraging other people's money. And by leveraging other people's money, they are able to protect themselves from risk. They've built a system where they are able to use other people's money to make money for themselves. So leverage is that keyword. Keep it at the back of your mind. We'll review it at the end of this call. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what is Akashx? What is Akashx? Now, Akashx is a powerful educational technological platform suitable for both beginners and people that have experience. This platform offers trading education, automation, and real-time signals. Listen to that again. Education, automation, and real-time signal. And this allows people to grow their income from anywhere they are in the world, even with just their mobile phone, because it is designed to be accessible to both beginners and people that already have skin in the game. Now, one of the ways through which Akashx is leading this revolution of making the market accessible to everybody is by a tool called Tap to Trade. Tap to Trade, because this tool is, one click and anybody can use it. And I will show you a practical example of that very soon. But before I continue, I would like us to look at Akashx holistically. I'm assuming that yes, you are coming into Akashx now. What do you stand to gain by coming into Akashx? And for me to do that, I'm going to take you into the back office of Akashx. Now, the good thing is when you come into the Akashx Academy, it's not a place where you come and you are confused. You don't know what to do and all that. No, it's not a place where you come and you are confused. It's a place where there is a standardized onboarding system for everybody that is coming in. Okay, let me log in again. I don't know why this thing always logs out. There's a standardized system of onboarding for everybody that is coming into Akashx. And this allows people, you don't come in and you are confused. You don't know, you're confused and not knowing what next to do. No, that is not your portion when you join Akashx. Because even if you've never taken a trade before in your life, there are videos that will guide you on how to connect your MT4, MT5 trade locker accounts to the Akashx app. There are videos that teaches you how to open and close a trade. But the good place to start after getting onboarded is the academy, because academy is the house of knowledge. You don't play with knowledge. Knowledge is actually the key here. So you come in, there's platform tutorials, there's beginners academy, advanced academy, expert academy, and cryptocurrency academy. So when you are done with this academy, the next thing you want to do is actually to go into the mentorship proper by getting into the educator training series. Now, this platform has more than 30 educators and counting. People are still coming in, more educators are still coming in, because the goal here is that we want to go out and look for the best of the best people to be on this platform. Now, more than 30 educators are currently on this platform. So you want to follow 1, 2, 3 of them. You want to select, because there are many people here that they don't even speak English, or they speak English and Spanish. They speak, because it's a global phenomenon, it's a global revolution. So almost all the languages are represented. Now you want to look for an educator, a trader that speaks English and you like their trading, maybe what they specialize in. So look at dual areas now. It says my strategy is based on market structure, candle patterns, and liquidity zones. I take trades between so time zone, and average risk or reward is 1-to-1 with a maximum of 1-to-2 XAU USD, which is gold. Risk disclaimer: my trade carry stop loss. You just want to make sure that you go through their profile. So now I've decided that, okay, I want to trade with Joe. I need to go into his mentorship program where he does videos. Remember at the beginning of this call, what the other man was saying about watching the videos for the educators. Now, these are the videos. You actually want to know how these people trade. That is how you learn. You learn by following somebody's footsteps. Let people that have walked that road, let them lead you. That is how you learn. So the videos talks about introduction. If you're just coming in, you need to have a broker. You need to have a solid risk management plan. You need to know how to manage your emotions. You actually need to have a strategy. You need to know how to mark your charts. You need to know how to use some particular type of indicators. See, everything, you learn everything from this guy. Now, after learning from this guy, I want to also be in direct contact with him, because there are some things that I've watched on this video that I don't understand. I need more clarity from him directly. What do? I go to his live session. So there are particular days, particular time that this guy is live, and I can join him on that live session, trading together, making money together, and asking him questions concerning maybe one of his strategies that I've watched that I don't understand, and he's able to answer those questions live and direct on that call, right? Live and direct on that call. And then if for whatever reason I missed out on that call, what can I do? I can simply go to the replay. There is always a replay, replay every day that these guys come online. Their replay is always uploaded, so you can go there and catch up with. You never miss out on anything, ladies and gentlemen. There are people that are coming today and their blood is hot. They are saying, "Show me the money, guys. Show me the money. Let me show you the money." You want to start making. You're a newbie. You are somebody that is busy. You want to start making money immediately. There is trade alerts and there is tap to trade. Now, these tools have been designed for people all over the world, people that are on the move. Let's say you are at the office, you're on the move. So it's been designed that way, and that is why it is ideal that you download the app, the Akashx app. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop sharing my screen on this desktop, and then I'm going to go directly into the app. Ladies and gentlemen, so let's go directly into the app and see what the Akashx app looks like. So an amazing app. Okay. Sorry, I have to. Okie dokie. So I'm logging into the app now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is the Akashx app. So user-friendly, so sleek. So on this app, you can be anywhere and join the live session. You can be anywhere and follow your favorite trader and educator. But let me start by looking at the tap to trade, which is for people that are just coming in and you want to start taking trade, approving trade, and making money by taking those trades. Now, tap to trade comes as a form of notification. So you need to make sure that your notification is set, is working when you download the app. Allow notifications so that when the tap to trade or the forex alert comes, you are notified, because the truth is market does not wait for anybody. Market does not wait for anybody. When the trader is about to enter the market, it notifies you you enter along with the market, with the trader. Now, let me show you what that notification looks like. I've done a screenshot of it, and it's good to show you what that looks like. Now, can you see this? It says, yeah, Akashx, tap to trade by who? By John Carlos Valencia. Remember the last person that sent the tap to trade is also John Carlos Valencia, right? Now, the other alerts, obviously, trade alerts, trade updates. But when you click on this tap to trade, what happens? It takes you to the app and it shows you this page. So it tells you John Carlos Valencia wants to enter the market, wants to buy. This is entry price, his stop loss, his take profit, and all you need to do is press approve trade. Approve. See, 5-year-old, 10-year-old, 15-year-old, 95-year-old can do this. Can you see? It's what's adding what I just showed you. Click here notification, open that notification, and click approve trade. And when you click approve trade, what happens? You're going to see a message that says, congratulations, you have approved the trade. And immediately, automatically, that trade that you have approved is imputed directly into the trading app that you have connected to your Akashx app. Remember when we started, I showed you a video where that teaches you how to connect your trading app. After you've connected your trading app, that trade automatically goes into that app. You don't need to do anything at all, ladies and gentlemen. Now remember Euro JPY, that's the trade. And then let's look at the stop loss, TP. Everything has been set. Now look at this trade. There is 0.25% risk on a $10,000 account. That means if this trade is stop loss, I only lose $26. If it hits TP, I make $69. That's ratio 3-1. What that means is I don't even need to have 80%, 90% win rates for me to make money with tap to trade. I only need to have more than 50%, because the ones that take profits, they're going to like make a lot of money, make a lot of profits. That's going to even wipe out the 50%, the ones that hit stop loss. So you need to know how these numbers work. That's why it's important that you join these educators that send this live to trade, understand how they are trading, because they will actually tell you, when I send my tap to trade, this is how you should take it. When I send my whatever trade, this is how you should take it. Knowledge is important, ladies and gentlemen. Now the next thing is to look at the forex alert. Remember, tap to trade is tap, approve. Forex alert is what? Copy and paste. Copy and paste. So those two means are something that is very easy for anybody to do. Tap, approve, copy, paste. It's as simple as that. Put it in your mind. Tap, approve, copy. Now, what do you copy? What do you paste? So when this alert comes in for trade notification, trade alert, what do? You simply open the alert and you check, okay, this trader is sending this signal, gold, XAUUSD. He wants to sell. Entry price, stop loss, take profits 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you simply copy and paste. Copy the entry, copy the stop loss, copy the take profits, paste it in your trading app. It's as simple as that. And you'll be getting updates. When take profit 1 is hit, you will know. Of course, you will see it on your own app too, because we are in the same market together. Take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, take profit 4. That is how we do it here, ladies and gentlemen. It's as simple as that. If you stop loss, you will know. That's why it's good to have solid risk management. So that is how it is, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's go to crypto alerts. Crypto alerts is also copy and paste. But Akashx has done something wonderful for people that are busy, that actually wants to take advantage of the crypto market. Akashx has created a special package for those set of people, where all they need to do is open an exchange account, fund their exchange account, and connect their account to one of these master traders. So instead of copy and paste, they just drop their phone, come and check at the end of the day, how much did you make today? Because this is fully automated. And that package also comes with a comprehensive cryptocurrency academy, which means if you want to learn how these guys do it, you can also get on that package and earn passive income, and also improve your knowledge of how to trade crypto. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop sharing my screen now, and I'll go back to what's that? I'll go back to my desktop. I want to show you something important, something amazing, because this particular thing. Okay, that's interesting. Didn't I stop sharing my screen here? Oof. Okay. I hope you are fine. Okay, I thought I stopped sharing my screen on the desktop because I can see that I'm still presenting on the desktop. I hope you guys saw what I presented on the app. Please, I need a confirmation that you saw what I presented on the app.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you, thank you. I didn't know you could present. You could have two presentations up at the same time. That's interesting. Now, what I want to show you is something that has created many master traders, that has added people, that has made people independent, where you don't need to wait for somebody to send you tap to trade. You don't need to wait for somebody to send you trade alert. You have become your own bank. You have become your own money printing machine by just learning how to use scanners. Ladies and gentlemen, scanners. And Akashx has about 7 scanners that people can take advantage of. Now, these scanners are so easy to use. They are, if you want to learn how to use this scanner, I'll just ask you 4 questions. If the answer to the 4 of those questions is yes, then believe me, you qualify and you are experienced enough to be able to learn and make use of this scanner. Now, what's the number 1 question? The number 1 question is, do you know the difference between color red and color green? That's number 1 question. If your answer is yes, number 1, we have marked number 1. Number 2 question, do you know the difference between an arrow that is pointing down and an arrow that is pointing up? If your answer to that question is yes, then 50%, you have passed 2 out of 4 questions. Number 3 question, do you know how to count? Like if you see 2 stars, if you see 3 stars, if you see 1 star, do you know how to count to know which is which? If your answer is yes, 75%, you are qualified 75%. Number 4, do you know how to differentiate between M5, M15, and H1? If, like, for you to identify to say, yes, this is M5, this is M15, this is H1. If your answer is yes, that is 100%, you are qualified to learn how to use this scanner and become 100% independent trader. Ladies and gentlemen, now talking about how to use the scanner, Akashx has also provided you with resources to actually teach you how to use these scanners. You simply need to come under resources and you learn how to use breaker momentum scanner. The videos are there. You want to learn how to use blitz scanner, there's a video here that teaches you that. You want to learn how to use smart cash scanner. You want to learn how to use there are videos under these resources that helps you to do that. Now, one amazing thing that Akashx has also done is the fact that when people are trading, you need to have access to some additional tools. For example, I'm trading gold. Of course, I need to know the macroeconomic news or economic news that affects gold so that I plan my trade. Maybe I want to trade when that economic news is coming up, or I don't want to trade when that news is coming up. That means I will need to have a calendar basically that tells me, okay, this is what is coming up next, either for cryptocurrency or for forex, so that I will know how to plan my time. Now, some people say you cannot time the market, but I think with calendar, with knowing what is going to happen, that has been scheduled to happen in 2 months, 3 months time, you can actually position yourself. For example, this is a cryptocurrency calendar, and it's telling you that for this particular currency, there is a beyond wave 4 launch. Now, all you need to do is understand what this launch means. Is it something is it an event that is going to boost the price of this currency? If that's an event that's going to boost the price of this currency, then I can position myself and look at the price now. Is it something I can buy now? Then I buy it and wait for that news to come up, and then the price shoots up. So when people say something happened and the price shoots up, those things don't happen in the vacuum. They happen because some things have been scheduled. So people position themselves waiting for that thing to happen. And when that thing happen, boom, the price of the cryptocurrency that they bought shoots up. So by having access to this cryptocurrency calendar, you can position yourself. See, something that will happen in like as far going forward as June 30, July, you can already know what is happening at July 11, and you can position yourself down. See, this is those people that that triple their crypto portfolio. They don't have to wait, so they have access to tools, and these are the tools that they use. Calendar, know what's going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are trading in the forex market, you want to know what the trend of the market is saying, trend analysis. You simply need to come here. Oh, USD is on a strong downtrend. So whatever I want to do now is to find position to enter a sell, find a spot to enter a sell. That is what I'm thinking about. USD has been shooting up since morning. So you want to make sure that you are not in a position where you are trading against the trend. That is where trend analysis comes into play. There are a lot of tools here that Akashx has provided for you. But talking about these tools, there is one more problem that traders have. One very important problem that if you remove that problem from traders, more people will be successful. I can assure you that more people will be successful if you remove that problem. What is that problem, ladies and gentlemen? That problem is the problem of capital. Many people have this knowledge. They've been trading on that, but they don't have capital. They are trading with $100, $200. One stupid move in the market, that money is gone. So if you have access to capital, many people will be more successful. That is why Akashx has done something that no other company has ever done. No other company has come close to doing that. Like I tell you, this is a revolution. And what have they done? They have actually gone ahead to secure funding for everybody in Akashx. So when you come on board, you are going to be getting access to a complimentary proprietary firm account. Now, for some people that are just earning proprietary firm for the first time, you don't know what that means. It means that there are financial institutions that provides traders with access to capital. So what that means is that you come in and you have access to capital to trade. You don't have to put your own personal capital at risk. And that is a way that you use to protect yourself from the market risk, ladies and gentlemen. Now, just like a financial institution, a bank, you go to the bank and say, oh, I need money to do my business, to do this, to do that. The bank will tell you, no problems. Give us your business plan, give us your feasibility studies, give us your what's that thing called? Your maybe like a collateral or something. The same way, these guys are not asking you for collateral, obviously, but they are telling you that they want to know that they are giving their money to people that know what they are doing. And that is why there is something called evaluation. So they are going to, so when you come in, you get an evaluation account. And now to pass that evaluation and get access to fund money to trade, you will need to, for the phase one, you need to do just 10% profit. Phase two, 5%. And then you get access to live accounts, funded accounts, where every profit you make, you can withdraw 80% of it. A whooping 80% of it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, imagine that you have a $200,000 account, because that is what some people actually have access to. $200,000 accounts, and the past phase one, phase two, they just make conservatively 5%. Remember the person I was talking at the beginning of this call, I was talking with Robert. He says he has $100,000 accounts, and when he passed his challenge, he was doing like 10%, and they are also then increasing his what's the name? His funded portfolio. If you remember that conversation. So just even imagine that you are not doing 10%, you are doing 5%, you have a $200,000 account. 5% of $200,000 is what, ladies and gentlemen? That is $10,000. $10,000. And then you are keeping 80% of it. So you can come in and start making withdrawals of $8,000, ladies and gentlemen. This is a wonderful opportunity. The potential is very, 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 very high. Now, let me tell you a short story. When I first came across this opportunity, and me having a bit of experience, knowing what is applicable out there, like what people are selling out there, when people are selling mentorship for thousands of dollars, that will not even provide capital. I was thinking, God, this is going to be a lot of money. This is going to be a lot of money. And then I got the biggest shock of my life when I was told the price points that you need to come in to have access to this. I was shocked, but shocked was an understatement because it was a giveaway. Like it's as if they are doing giveaway basically. So if you come and say, oh, you want to join this academy, what you have access to everything I've spoken about for what? For a measly sum of $149 for the monthly package. Ladies and gentlemen, a comprehensive academy, live session, trade alerts, tap to trade, 7 scanners, $10,000, free challenge accounts, and a supportive community, all for $149. You will never see anything like this out there. And I'm sure you know that. And for people that are, what's the word I should use? People that understand the game of numbers, people that understand numbers, people that are visionary, they will actually want to go for this annual membership plan. Why? Because it comes with a $200,000 trading challenge account, right? And now, if I want you to do me a favor, just go out there, check for how much they sell a $200,000 challenge account, and you will see that what you are getting here is free. In fact, it's almost free. I tell you. And then during the call, I mentioned the fact that there's a special package that has been created for people that want to create passive income with cryptocurrency. That just comes at an extra $49 for the monthly package. It's as simple as that. $49, you can open your exchange account, Zeus exchange account, fund it, connect your account to one of the master traders, and go and sleep. Passive income for life, ladies and gentlemen. That just comes at an extra $49 to have access to that cryptocurrency academy and passive income. It takes away your stress. It takes away you having to set trade alerts or notifications or anything. That takes away everything for you. So imagine you are getting access to free funding on the forex, and you're also creating passive income on the crypto side. That is double barrel. Double barrel, and you are killing everything, man. You are smashing your goals, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there's something special about this $149. In fact, for all the packages, because you can actually pay once and never pay again. Pay once and never pay again. How is that possible, you will ask? I'm sure many people are interested in this. So listen carefully. How is that possible? You can do that by getting a scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something called scholarship. Now, how do you get access to this scholarship? Akashx is saying there are things that you do every day. You watch a movie on Netflix and you tell your friend, guy, I watch this movie, go and watch it. You bought a t-shirt, you bought something, and somebody is asking you, oh, when did you get this shirt? You liked it? Oh, I bought it from this man's shop. Or yeah, go and you give the person the man's number. The highest thing the man will do is to come and thank you, to say, oh, thank you, you brought me a customer. Probably will not pay you, but by doing that, you can actually get a scholarship. So Akashx is just asking you to be a guardian angel, to show other people the way, to show them the light the path for them, because there are many people out there that they don't know. What you don't know is what you don't know. There are many people out there that they don't know that something like this exists. There are many people out there that they are paying times 10 of this for something that is less than this. Just let them know that something like this exists. Ladies and gentlemen, it's as simple as that. And when 3 people come on board through the light that you've shown, you get your subscription free. That means 3 people come on board using your link. Your next month subscription is free, and you also get paid some extra money. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first place where you will, by showing people opportunity, you get paid. You also get your subscription free. This is the only place that does that. Ladies and gentlemen, you never see that anywhere else. And so while these people continue to stay active on the platform, your subscription continues to become free. Imagine you bring in 3 people that subscribe for annual subscription. That means that at that point in time, you are free for 1 year. Your subscription for the next 1 year is already free. So you have peace of mind to learn, to earn, and to make money using the platform. So ladies and gentlemen, now let's do a recap. My time is fast spent, but let's quickly do a recap. I mentioned the fact that we're going to be leveraging the 5%, the top 5%. They do what? The leverage. They leverage other people's time. And that's why we have the education, the mentorship, the live session. You can leverage those educators' time. Secondly, leverage other people's skills. That's why we have the tap to trade, the forex alert, the crypto alerts, all those things that you can simply copy and paste. You are leveraging other people's skills. And most importantly, leverage other people's money by what? By having access to a free complimentary trading account. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 in 1, everything. Now, nobody on this call has an excuse. Like everything, all your problems have been solved. Problem of funding, problem of subscription, everything has been solved. Ladies and gentlemen, that means that we don't have an excuse not to earn while we are learning and not to actually live the lifestyle of our dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sitting through my presentation, and I'm so privileged to have been given the opportunity to do this. So thank you very much. So I'm going to hand it back over to Madam Global Temi. Thanks for the opportunity once again, and back to you.